Welcome back, everybody. On vacation with my family here near Pagosa Springs, Colorado. It's breakfast time. So the Blackstone 28-inch adventure-ready griddle is fired up, and we're gonna make pancakes, but I didn't want to do the same thing today. So I picked my 3 favorite types of, making sure I have 3. Sometimes I say 3 and I hold up 2. 3 favorite types of pancake batter mix off the market. We're gonna sample them, we're gonna taste them, and enjoy some pancakes. Sam's Club, the Members Mark buttermilk pancake mix, and the Cracker Barrel buttermilk pancake mix, and the Kodiak Cakes Power Cakes. Now, folks, they have the coolest logo, right, in all of pancakes. These are from Utah, right, just like Blackstone. And the thing about Kodiak Cakes, I have no connection with them. Every time I go to the store, this is what I see. They have so much variety and creativity. Buttermilk and honey, dark chocolate, which I made a video of last year, cinnamon oat, and chocolate chip. We're gonna start out with the Kodiak Cake, their standard, their power cakes. The thing about Kodiak Cakes is you can mix them with water for a normal flapjack like any other brand, but they give instructions that you can add milk for more protein, or you can add milk and an egg for maximum protein, but I think we'll just stick with water for this example. So straight up, the basic instructions call for 1 cup of pancake batter. Check out the cool elk knife that my wife got me because I found it and I loved it up in Jackson, Wyoming. 1 cup of the batter mixed with 3/4 cup water. But we are gonna do several portions of this because we're gonna have a lot of people here eating flapjacks today. By the way, if I didn't mention that, with Kodiak Cakes, it's flapjacks. Way more rustic and manly flapjacks. Now, I will tell you with pancake batter, from time to time, we run into situations where it just seems way too thick. So, you know, you have some creative liberty. Ooh, that was tough to say. You can add a little bit of water if you need to as well. Back outside, and of course it's 2022, so everywhere I've gone we've dealt with extreme winds, literally from California to Arizona to Texas to Florida. Everywhere I go is windy, so today is no exception. So the 28-inch griddle is cranked up on high. Just because my griddle is cranked up on high doesn't mean that yours has to. Yesterday was a completely calm day, okay? So you need to do what you need to do depending on if you have 4 burners, 3 burners, 2 burners, or 1 burner. But we are right around 400 degrees right now. Now, when you're doing pancakes, you can use oil, right? Regular cooking oil. You can use Blackstone's griddle spray. You can use stuff like Pam's high heat formula. We can use coconut oil. Again, the griddle doesn't really care what kind of oil you're using. Here we go. We're gonna use a big old measuring cup here. We're gonna put down a couple of big flapjacks. Remember, these are Kodiak Cakes, friends, so these are flapjacks. These aren't pancakes. All right, so for pancakes, I recommend the thin spatula. So whether you're using the Adventure Ready or the first generation, here, we get in there and you want to check. We're making sure, and you're checking for color. See, that's not quite there, but we're getting bubbles around the edge, and we're gonna check the bottom color. All right, let's see. See that right there? Checking that bottom color. We're not burning. And that one is pretty darn close right there. So gonna give these a few more seconds and we're gonna go in for the flip. All right, we're about ready to blow away. So let's flip those flapjacks. Here we go. Going in for the flip, and bingo. Look at how perfect that looks. Here we go, number 2, we're going in for the flip. Bingo. Now this third one, folks, you got to think about that, right? Look at that. That spatula is a third the size. I might need to go in with 2 so I don't break my spatula. So we'll do that. We'll go in with 2 and we'll do a quick flip just like that. At this point, I like to go in with a little bit of butter on top of each flapjack. In the past, I've taken some shortcuts before when I've been on the road, and I've used the country crock, and people have given me some flack in the comments down below. So we have real butter today. Flapjacks are looking gorgeous. I actually let them sit on the griddle there for a few minutes on that second side. All right, let's go in. Order up the Kodiak Cake Flapjacks. And so folks, when you're doing pancakes, what I like to do is obviously you end up with different sizes every time. So we go larger on the bottom, all the way up to small on top, kind of that pyramid look. I always like to put a little extra butter on top. Look at that butter melting down the side, by the way. And check it out, we brought our own syrup. If you're watching my videos for any length of time, you know that I'm 100%, I'm double 100, I'm 200% a real maple syrup fan. Bought this one online from a place called Bard Woods. Vermont maple syrup. Let's give it a try. All right, here we go. I'm dropping mine. I will say I've made a lot of Kodiak cakes in my day, and I switched away from them. Today they look perfect. And these are great. I mean, if you served me these at your house, complete thumbs up.
It's yummy and scrumptious. These are amazing and they're super like scrunchy and good.
So that's the Kodiak Cakes. Moving on to the Cracker Barrel. I was out in Tennessee last week, and that Cracker Barrel pancake was amazing. That's what got me thinking about making this. We're gonna do the whole box again. We're doing a bunch here. So the instructions for this just say to use the whole box with 4 3/4 cup of water. I will tell you from the get-go that this is a thinner batter for what it's worth. It was pretty thick, right, with the Kodiak Cakes, and we definitely have a thinner, more traditional, I guess, old school pancake batter here. Outside to the Blackstone Griddle. Here we go. Down with pancakes. See, now we're on to pancakes, folks. First we had flapjacks. I'll make that a big one. So here we go. Down with 3 of these big boys. Hopefully I have room. All right, let's see. This is definitely a thinner batter. I have to go around backwards. I look like CJ now. I will say that this is a thinner pancake. For what it's worth, this is the way they're working out today, but they are looking right nice. And we'll put them right there so we can stare at those. If you folks are new to my videos, if you haven't seen many, that is Piper there, right there. So she's part Great Pyrenees and part Bernese Mountain Dog. And they call that breed a Great Bernese. Hey, Piper! Oh, hi! Going in with that pure Vermont maple syrup. If you want syrup, give me your pancake. Oh yes. There we go. You gotta be careful. Folks, when you're wielding a 1-gallon jug, you gotta have a steady hand. Let's dig in. And let me get some more of that syrup on there. Let's give it a try.
Give it a try. Good. Different flavor. Remind you of a pretzel, yeah.
My first initial reaction is better flavor. I'm gonna say Cracker Barrel has better flavor. First bite.
More buttery, right?
Definitely more buttery, more of a buttermilk flavor. Kodiak Cake was great, but I think flavor. Kodiak Cakes, the stack looked more impressive, right? It looked more like that gorgeous stack of pancakes that you want for a thumbnail, but flavor-wise, as we're moving along, I'm gonna give Cracker Barrel the edge on the flavor.
I like the thickness of the first one better, but the flavor of this one.
Which pancake was scrunchier? The first one, the Kodiak Cakes, or this one? Which one was scrunchier?
The first one.
The first one, the Kodiak Cakes, scrunchier. And with minimal stress, I haven't been stressed out yet. Hey, I should add, as we're moving along, folks, Kodiak Cakes, buy these at the regular grocery store. You're always gonna get the best price on these in the biggest size at Sam's and Costco. We have 2 memberships in our family. We're a dual membership warehouse family. So Kodiak Cakes, they have the large boxes at Sam's and Costco. The Cracker Barrel, I'm sure you can buy it online, but we picked it up at the Cracker Barrel store. Probably the best bang for your buck is gonna be this. The Members Mark 10-pound buttermilk pancakes. I mean, this makes a ton. One bag, they claim, makes 200 to 230 4-inch pancakes. The instructions for our amount say 3 cups of the mix with 2 cups of water. Mixing this up, as you can see, and this is definitely thicker, more along the lines, maybe slightly more watery than the Kodiak Cakes. Back to the 28-inch griddle. Down with the spray. We're going down with pancake number 1. We're going down with pancake number 2. And last but not least, we're going down with pancake number 3. I can make one a little larger if I want to, since I do have a little bit of extra batter here. So there we go. Let the games begin. Go underneath. We're going to do an initial check there. Actually, that's pretty good color so far. How's that color, Hannah?
Looks good.
Looks good. And looks good. All right, let's go in for the initial flip. We could probably give this a few more seconds if we want to, friends, but I definitely like that color on the bottom. You don't want to risk getting a burned pancake, so here we go. Perfect. That looks really nice. Let's go into number 2. Folks, if you have little extra squigglies like this that fall, don't worry about them. You can see they just break off later. Number 2. And we're gonna risk this. We're gonna go in with 1 spatula, even though it's a bigger one. And number 3, just like that. I want to show what's beautiful about these. Look at the edges. I will say, initially, this is the best puff we've had?
For sure.
Here we go. We're going in to stack them. And one observation that I think you probably noticed, these are definitely the prettiest ones that we've had so far. That is definitely the prettiest stack of Flapjacks. I mean, if we could do another, take a look at that. I mean, take a look at that times 10. I'm gonna give Members Mark Sam's Club the clear winner here when it comes to Instagram pancake picture perfection. All right, so time for the Members Mark, the Sam's Club. Which stack looked the best today?
This one.
Definitely. The Kodiak Cakes fluffed up, and they looked impressive, but this is even bigger. It's even fluffier. Okay, the first thing I want to say is these have a great flavor. They have a great texture. They're very fluffy. I've always thought that these have more of a vanilla flavor. Aaron thinks they taste more like a cake. They remind him of like eating a cake. So
Texture, yeah.
The first one is the best flavorful and stuff. It's very scrunchy.
But what's your favorite for scrunchiness?
The first one.
Yeah, so you like this one the best too?
Yeah.
For flavor, yeah.
this is a tough one because I think the Members Mark buttermilk pancake mix by itself I think is pretty good, and it tastes better than a lot of store brands that I've bought over the years. But the Kodiak cake looked impressive and had a great flavor. Cracker Barrel had an amazing flavor, but didn't look as impressive. So yeah, I'm thinking we might have to go, are we thinking Kodiak cake? We're going best all around. So, you know, the way it looked, the way it felt, the fork, the way it tasted. Here we go, final vote. What's your favorite?
Kodiak cakes.
Aaron's choosing Kodiak cakes. Levi, which one are you choosing?
This one.
He's going with the Cracker Barrel, and I can't argue with him because I think if I want a pancake now, I'm going to Cracker Barrel. They always taste better there, for what it's worth. Kim, which one are you going with?
Between these two, probably Kodiak.
She's going with Kodiak cakes, but
you
you
just
thought
got a little more thickness.
But you thought the flavor was great.
Flavor was good.
Flavor was
very
great.
Thin. Yeah.
Hey Jesse, which one, buddy?
The first one.
So Jesse is also going with the best all around of Kodiak cake. Natalie, best all around.
Cracker Barrel.
Ooh, so we have another best all around for Cracker Barrel. Sadie, which one is your favorite? Oh, Sadie is going with Cracker Barrel. Folks, it's a tough one. Unfortunately, my Members Mark, best bang for your buck, that's going back. It didn't even make the final cut. And we're going with incredible flavor, but they didn't look as pretty. We're going with really good flavor, and they looked incredible. So right there. And I guess if you want to just take a picture of pancakes and not eat them, go with this one. Make sure you're watching all of our shows. So my show, Let's Give It a Try, right here. Make sure you're watching Desiree with Family Style. That's Blackstone Betty. CJ with CJ's First Cooking Show. And Cook, Eat, Repeat with the chef Nate Lippy. And don't forget about our newest outdoor show, cooking show, that is Destination Delicious. So until next time, this is Todd and his family. We're saying praise the Lord and pass the
Pancake.